I don't know what to call them. Sinners? I'm gonna keep doing that. Blink. And that guy is rushing to hurt. Like he wants in on the action. One, two, and three. Big wide swing. Woo! There we go. Oh shit. We're gonna go ahead and park ourselves over here. It is time for another ad break, and it's actually probably a good idea. My knee is starting to hurt a little bit, so I need to get up and walk around just a little bit. So I'm gonna take a short break here. Run some ads. You don't need to like the ads. You don't need to watch the ads, but I do need to run them, or Twitch will run them without my permission. So I will see you guys on the other side. Hello? Thank. Okay. Thank you. All right, Twitch says that the ads are over. So the music is now over. And Dark Souls gonna make noise again. We're gonna go slap around some more bosses. Whoop. Luckily, we won't have any more. Holy shit, I just realized that I could have gotten summoned that entire time. Proof that no one still plays this fucking game. Or at least nobody who needs summons still plays this fucking game. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a deeply flawed game with some serious issues. But it's not a bad game. It's just not a good Dark Souls game. I think it's probably the best way to put it. Like I was watching, you know, somebody else play the Scholar of the First Sin edition today. And he beat the game today. Good for him on having the patience to endure that game long enough to get there. I would argue that that game is not very good. That is a game that I would say is objectively not a very well-made game. That game feels like a mess. A complete and total disjointed mess. God, I forgot what he was doing. Oh yeah, I know. He went to Frigid Outskirts to take on one of the Ivory King DLC bosses. Frigid Outskirts is like the most notorious zone in this entire franchise, not just this game. Because it has infinitely spawning horses. And those horses they'll fuck you. They'll, yep, okay. And, you know, it was obviously because of the way the game makes you feel when you enter the Frigid Outskirts. That place became known as Horsefuck Valley. That's what I was waiting for. I knew he was going to do that third attack. You're not getting another attacking, buddy. That's it. Come here. Alright. And over here, I think there's more good items. Yes, human effigy is a good item. So are these souls that we're finding. Old Knight Halberd, though. I don't know if I want to use a halberd in this game. Although the R2 attack of the halberd, I believe, is a spin thing. They don't have charged R2s in this game. Like that was introduced in Bloodborne, which I think came out a year after this game. So the whole reason this game is essentially considered the black sheep of the franchise is because Miyazaki, who's known for making these games, was off working on Bloodborne when this game was being made. So obviously, like, From Software's quote-unquote B team had to kind of pick up the slack there. Kind of how I feel like as a developer sometimes. I feel like I'm on the B team. That's mostly just derogatory humor about myself, though. Never felt like a good developer. Never felt like I was like actually really good at my job. But I think every developer has that feeling to some extent. I know it's not just me. I know a lot of my college friends often joke that like they don't know how they're going to find jobs because all these companies require these programming tests. And it's like, well then, do what I did and interview at places that don't require you to take a programming test. Which, by the way they organize those tests are deeply flawed, and thus wouldn't actually be very accurate at determining your aptitude as a coder. Because you don't, like, no coder knows everything. No programmer knows everything from the start. Even after, like, 20 fucking years, if you meet somebody who claims that they know everything, you met a fucking liar. His sword missed me and went over my head by like a millimeter. Holy shit. Just a little off the top there, buddy. Wow. I'm surprised that didn't fucking clean my goddamn clock. Fuck is this? Why is that this? I always forget that that door isn't actually a door. But I believe there's a chest over here. Yeah. Hurrah for chest. Yeah. Hurrah. What that message said. That's a lot of symbols on the ground for hurrah for chest. A full set of armor sitting in there. This is Demon Souls. I'd be heading back to the Nexus right now to drop all that off. That's a good example of a game with some deeply flawed systems that I do still think is better than this game. That's Demon Souls. Demon Souls has, or Demon's Souls. Don't know why that's such a weird way of saying that. Has item encumbrance. It's our favorite person.
What is it? I don't... Things are better. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatil, from the land of Mira to the far east. They say Drang Lake brim, and so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. You are an odd one indeed. I've always... Well, you've made a point of engaging. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require us... I come from Mira, a land of night. Don't hesitate to call. You are an odd one.
Okay.
I come, don't hesitate.
So now, she's kind of like the Solaire of this game. Let's go back. We got nearly 30,000 souls. Let's not lose all those going through this next area. This area can be some bullshit. Let's finish buying the Elite Knight set, and then we'll level up. And we definitely don't have any way to...
I'm glad.
Alright. So we got that, we got that. Here we go. We got that. And... Ooh, don't buy 8 of those. Jesus.
Thanks very much.
I wonder if I've spent enough. You have to spend a certain amount of souls at that guy's place for his shop to expand again. So I am going to travel to Majula again, essentially. We haven't even gotten to the part of the game that actually, like, in terms of, like, spatial awareness. Okay, we haven't yet. That sucks. Well, I'm not gonna... Well, no. I'll take pity. I will take pity, and I will buy... that. And that. And that. And that.
Thanks very much.
Goodbye. I did not realize that the weapons in this game appear to have scaling based off of your stats. The defense scales based off of stats. That fascinates me. I didn't realize that.
Bearer, seek lest.
Seek lust. There we go. Yes. I should be able to. Yep. Okay. Can I can. We're doing pretty good. All right. This room is hot as hell right now. It's mostly this chair that's made out of leather I'm sitting in. Oh my god. Doesn't help that it's hot as fucking dicks outside today. Oh, hi. Woo. Serpentine. You serpentine. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. So you got one guy chasing us down. Another guy's going to be able to snipe us all the way from over there with arrows if we don't come over here. The fuck, dude? Hey! Alright. Rendered you utterly useless, and now... Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to throw again. Alright, well, then we run into... So, and quickly dispose of some of the riffraff. That dude just saw that table and he's like, fuck that table in particular. Not this guy who just killed my friend, but that table. Fuck that table in particular. There we go. I believe those are exploding barrels, if I'm not mistaken. So if I were to hit them with my fire sword, I'm pretty sure they would go kaboom. There was the kaboom. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Eh. What the fuck is this guy doing? You look like you were struggling with the most basic concept of movement. I don't know what your deal was, dude, but you need help. Okay? Now, oop. Alright. Not gonna light the torch yet. I don't think we're in need of that yet. But we are going to be using the torch in this area. And that's another thing that I thought was kind of cool. Oh, yep. Yep, there it is. He's activated. Light the torch. Have 45 minutes. Yeah, I'd say fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. 45 minutes to kill that asshole. Don't worry, there's more. Is that the arrow that I currently have? No. Of course it's not. That's a whole lot of garbage, and okay. Until I remember pretty much nothing about this game. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by your little your friend hucking pots at me. You too? Everybody just get like a fucking stack of pots. That's what happens when you move into No Man's Wharf. It's like, all right, here's your pile of pots. Anytime you see somebody who doesn't live here, throw your pots at him. Fuck up. And of course, fucking Dark Souls dogs. Fuck Dark Souls dogs. One of the worst enemies. Worst designed enemies. What the fuck's the purpose of this? Okay. Well, this seems like a colossal waste of time. Cool. Okay, that's where I came from. And that's where I'm going to be going. What are you doing? Shit. Oh, fuck. I just had a yeah, okay, hold on. I got a sharp stabbing pain in my side that... Jesus. I felt like a broken rib, like a rib just spontaneously was like, alright. Ready, and inflict pain now! Okay. Fuck you. Alright, we're gonna use that one life gem. Light that torch. And we're gonna fucking haul ass. After a while, the torch loses its effectiveness. And they'll just start, like, attacking at that point. And that's when they kind of become a bit dangerous. Like right now, relatively... Oh, here he goes. Yep, he's big mad now. He's ready to fight me. Yeah, that one was already upset. Now that one's upset. Oh! Yeah, those guys are dangerous. The amount of poise damage that they do. Shit. Whoop! Yeah, no. I'm good with that. I don't need that being, used on me, whatever that booming noise was. Can leave that shit at home. Oh. How many are there? And that one just seemed like he was like, yeah, okay, I accept what is about to happen to me. Ah. I believe it's this chest that goes... Yes. What the fuck? Oh no! I pressed the wrong button! I've been playing too much Metroid. I pressed X to jump. Well, I guess on the Nintendo controller it would be B. I pushed jump by accident, but for the wrong fucking game. Oh, good. That's not going to be annoying to deal with. I'm gonna deal with the guys that that can actually cause problems and headaches for me. I don't think I'm gonna do a full re-clear of all this, but the guys that like to throw shit at me, they need to go. Which is essentially the same as a full re-clear. And obviously those big guys are gonna have to go. The guys that are afraid of the torch. I think it might just be another full re-clear, unfortunately. We're gonna jump down. Oh my god! Run away. Definitely run away now. Jesus, man. What about the fucking dude with the bow? How about you suck my dick? I like that proposition. You take your mouth and you place it on my genitals. And that way, I'll be less annoyed by your bullshit and your existence. No, I'd probably be just as annoyed because you're disgustingly gross and foul. I don't want you anywhere near my junk. I take that back. You are literally a rotting corpse. Probably shouldn't be putting stuff like that in your mouth. Whoop. Okay. The fuck is this game? What the fuck am I playing right now? Ooh! Actually reminds me of Band of Brothers when they're doing training exercises in fucking Europe before deploying out to Germany. There's this one British dude just trying to go about his day. Let's not start losing souls yet. I still haven't upped my Estus flask. Oh my god. Wait, what? The fuck? I thought this was empty. I guess I did that? Where's the guy from here? None of this is making any sense. The fuck do you fire an arrow? Like, he got that arrow off like instantly. There's some like fucking like ninja arrow firing shit right there. Like, what the fuck, man? Game's got so many fucking issues. Got animation issues, it's got hitbox issues, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This game has massive hitbox issues. Oh, he's scared. He's scared of the torch. He's about to get angry. Let's do that. Yep. Get the fuck out of here, okay. Yeah, they're mad now. Whoop. Put this away. These guys can... Oh god, there's another one coming! Okay, they're starting to flinch at the light again. Maybe I can take advantage of it again. Yeah, they're running away. Well, they're just going back to where they... Okay, I'm just trying to get my fucking... Shit back. Large soul of lost undead. Don't you... Yeah, yeah. They sound like scared animals. I guess they kind of are. Then there's this dude over here who just... It's the first bit of activity we've seen out of him this entire fucking time. How interesting. Manchettes. And another life gem. How lovely. I like getting life gems. I don't like falling down holes like that, though. What did I even get from that? Did I get upgrade materials? No. Did I get a key? No, no. 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 Maybe, 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 maybe. Okay. So I didn't get anything important. That's Gavlan. He's gonna be... He's gonna be our best friend. He likes to wheel, and I heard that I'm not gonna be using the Drangleic sword. Fucking... I heard he likes to wheel and deal, though.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul.
This guy's a fucking trip.
You want? With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
He's so weird. And you can sell him stuff, too. Yes. I want poison arrows. I don't know about that. What's this? Increase poise. You'll let me... You'll buy stuff off of me? Oh, man. Dude, we are going to be such good friends. I don't like to have duplicates of things. With this guy, I can get rid of all my like... My one duplicate. Okay. Many deal. Many thanks. Gahaha. Weird dude. We'll see him again later. But in the meantime, we can plop those right there. Yep. What? I would like to know how you hit me. Like you'd taken 2 steps and essentially pick up item. Alright, now this is the trick to this area. We gotta pull this down. We're gonna get a little cutscene here. Oh no, we don't get a cutscene, do we? But I think they initially intended for this game to be a whole hell of a lot darker, so that you wouldn't be able to see the boat position off, like, you know, just off to the edge there. Like being able to see the boat before it comes in kind of eliminates the, I think the cinematic effect that I believe that they were going for. Just remember that when Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deals. These guys are weak to fire. Hence the fire arrows. Placed right there, conveniently for you to use. How convenient that there was just a stack of arrows right where some enemies were placed. It's kind of, you know, a bit of environmental hinting system in place. There. I keep hearing my phone making noises, yet I look over and there's no new notifications. Okay. Fire bombs would be nice. Okay, and large titanite shards. Alright. Those are gonna be hard to get for a little while. Oh, okay. Dude's afraid of fucking fire, so... Uh-oh. I do have a slight phobia of those guys. That slight phobia being I died to them once a lot. And so now I fear them. But that's why. Like, look how much bleed damage they did in one fucking hit. It's all it would take. They have a wide reach. You guys aren't very good at hiding. No. No. Okay. The fuck is that guy doing? I thought there was a shortcut here. Is there not a shortcut here? It loops back to the beginning? I'd very much like for there to be one. I will admit that the enemy placement in this game is a bit weird, but that doesn't make the enemy placement in Scholar of the First Sin any better. Maybe there is a shortcut over here. I think there is. Okay. Now this guy's gonna... Let's see, what's my intelligence? 5. This guy's gonna call me stupid.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in...
Wonder how much interest you'd have in me if I started raining blows upon your head. Be interested then, wouldn't you, buddy? Why does this look like a... Where'd I go? I thought there was a shortcut back to the beginning here. Pop down here. God, that bleed damage, man. Sword, just a straight long sword. And special value right from behind my sword. These running. What are these running animations? You're not very good at whatever it is you're trying to do over there. Oh, I missed something. Okay. Go back up. Now that pretty much everything is dead. Oh, that's right. You can't sprint in this game unless you want to lose all your stamina in like 5 microseconds. A very... Fight over here, yes. I think that's a wise decision. Away from the potentially explosive. There we go. You get a shield with enough stability, and when they attack you, they'll actually get pushed back. They'll have like a slight stun off of getting your blocking your attack. Now that's God. I forgot the name of it. There's Brightstone Cove that has the hidden area behind the do I only have one of these, don't I? I don't know if I want to use this here. Unfortunate. All the way back around, because I think I know I'm missing something in this area. And it's very easy to miss, forget, and then not only do you miss out on items. Oh, what did you drop? Heavy boots. Okay. Let's go talk to Gavlan again. That's something I can sell him. I like that he'll buy. I don't want to talk about it. That's twice I've done that inside the same stream. Like, the fact that it's happened twice, nothing to write home about. But the fact that it's happened more than once. Many do. Okay. Thank you, Gavlan. Your enthusiasm is appreciated. I'm looking for something very specific. Come up and go up here. That leads... okay. This. Drop down like that. There it is. I knew there was something. Hello, Caddis. How you doing today, man? Happy Friday. Missing something. Oh my god, I almost left this chest unopened. That would have been a sin. Repair powder! Alright. Doing good, that's good. Glad to hear that. We're all having a pretty good day here ourselves. Use that repair powder. Because we have weapons that are made out of the mimics, and Dark Souls 2 are bad, poorly designed. Yes. Yes. Hey, whoa. Hi. I was actually talking to somebody about that, and I was watching Beast Fight earlier today. He was doing some no-hit league practice in Elden Ring. And I was talking to some people in there about it, and it turns out there are some mimics in Dark Souls 2. That the hit, so like here's the mimic. Like the tip of my finger is the mimic. The hitbox for the grab animation is all around him, not just the direction he's facing. There's certain mimics that are designed that way in this game. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you are near the mimic when he reveals himself, when he bursts out of his little, like, hidey hole spot. He's like, "Rrr," and then he goes, "I got you," and then he eats you and you die. Yeah, it makes that, it doesn't really make that much of a difference if you open them or hit them. But yeah, it's what I think what you're talking about is like the kind of jank hitboxes that this game can have sometimes. I really wish that they had done something about that with Scholar of the First Sin, but I was watching Barb play earlier today, and he was fighting Sir Alon, and some of those attacks just he's here, the attack lands here, and then he just gets teleported right over to where the attack is supposed to land. But the main reason I decided to talk to V-Sweat about Dark Souls 2 is that Dark Souls 2 is actually his favorite Souls game. And so in the interest of you know, not being so hard on this game, I was like, well, let's talk to him about this. Usually when I you know, chat with V-Sweat when he's streaming, I don't talk about Dark Souls 2 because I know that, you know, the way I feel about the game is not the way he feels. Do I have... Oh, okay. I got multiple fireballs. So we will... The good thing is they're not... Yeah, there aren't many mimics in this game. I believe there's like maybe 6 or 7. Get the fucking Crystal Lizard. Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. Large Titanite. Golden Aimless Soldier. Fading Soul. Life Gems. There's enough, so that when the mimics start showing up, there's enough mimics to get you a full set of the dark armor. Which... What does this do? Oh, maximum load. Well, I'm not too worried about maximum load right now. Load these nuts into your fucking mouth. Got him! Estus Flask Shard. Always nice to see some Estus support. Flame Butterflies. That's what we need those. We need more of those. And worse was the stone... Oh, the Pharaoh's Lock Stones. Yeah. I'm very choosy about where I use those. But I think what you're talking about... Let's go in here, up... See, I'm already starting to remember these areas. Up over here. Pump, pump, pump. Running like a man possessed. Ooh. I will say the dedicated jump button. Yes, those are very important. Those are huge gets. So you're talking about these things right here, right? These little guys. They got that mouth going on. Why they kept... What? Are you talking about the Stone Sword keys or like the golden seeds to upgrade your healing. I'm not sure what your. I just like how that looks. Oh! That it looks like a face to me. It looks like it looks like a face that's going ball. Very, very specifically ball. I like making that noise too, so that's why I keep doing it. I'm gonna stop now. Tell I've been drinking a bit of Coke. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of Stone Sword keys in Elden Ring, but they do bother me less than Pharaoh's Lockstones, because you know what you're going to get with a Stone Sword key. When you put a Pharaoh's Lockstone into its slot, you don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to activate a trap? Is it going to give you a little pool of healing water? Is it going to show a secret hidden passageway? Like, you don't know what it's going to fucking do. All you know is that it's going to do something. That's it. Right, we're going to go smack the crap out of this boss. That NPC over there called us an idiot. So I think we can go over here and smack the crap out of this boss. Clear out these enemies too. This boat is loaded full of these shitheads. Alright. Got enough fucking pots there, dude? I don't think he threw enough. The next boss has an interesting mechanic, but it's way too easy. Are you talking about the fact that the arena slowly fills up with water as you fight him? I used to worry about not being able to take him out in quickly enough. I used to be very bad at these games, is what I'm essentially saying. But I used to often get nervous that I wouldn't be able to take him out in time. Like, oh no, it's going to fill up and then I'm going to drown. It's like, no, it only fills up a part of the way. And in New Game Plus, actually, when you enter this arena, there's 2 extra enemies in there with you. So it's the boss, the Flexile Sentry, and 2 other enemies. I want the mace, dude. I want you. Yes, you do your slow attacks. That allows me to get a lot of hits. Nope. Oh, shit. You do your... Oh, no, that's not your... That's what I wasn't wanting that, man. Come on. You gotta work with me here. What? Got a good stun on him there. That fucking attack, man. Jesus. I never used the healing crystals because I didn't figure out where to buy them. I can show you. I can show you exactly where you can go to get unlimited of them. I already dealt with Gavlan too. Bought some poison arrows from him. This is one game where I'm not afraid of cheesing a little bit. And here's actually, I'm going to say this is an improvement that Dark Souls 2 made to Pyromancy as a whole. So I got the Pyromancy Flame. That now scales with intelligence. And yeah, in previous games, these, oh, they still don't have any requirements. Well, that one doesn't have any requirements, but Pyromancy in this game has stat requirements. It's basically another type of sorcery to be used in the game. You don't really need to know it now, but I will not play this game. I don't think the game's like so bad as to just be completely thrown in the trash, but as I was kind of getting at yesterday, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of glaring issues with this game. And with Scholar the First Sin as well. It doesn't matter which one you play. There are some major issues. I already got the Greatsword, so now we're at the other end of the Lost Bastille. So now how we go through this area is up to us. Up. Wait, no, this goes up. There's nothing beneath it. Okay. No, I didn't. Oh, no. Yep. Okay. But yeah, you can see the green quills. And we do this. Send it back down. Until I played this game, well, I mean, I'll have to show you my time played on Steam. I think it's over 300 hours for this game. Another repair powder. Scimitar breaks in like 5 fucking seconds, so we're not going to be using that. A lot of the weapons in this game break really quickly. It's very unfortunate. Go up. Living our best life. And don't forget, Caddis, we got a face for radio. That's why we wear that helmet. Whatever. Put a little bit on. Can it be open? No. What about you? Can you be open? No. You can be open. You are open. Can be open? You are open. Come on, Master. Can you better than that? Uh-huh. This is the prison section of this. I thought there was an enemy in here. Okay. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's the end. Okay. We're going to light this. We got nearly 30,000 souls yet again. This game fucking throws souls at you like crazy. Archdrake staff.
Is that it? Here, Tisila. However,
Let me upgrade my... Hey, there's a guy using magic. He's cheating! Okay, we're gonna rest the bonfire. We're gonna burn. I've been meaning to burn this for a while now. Are you talking about in the Lost Bastille? Where are you saying that that's the area where they bombard you with 50 enemies? I think you might be talking about the run back to Ruin Sentinels. I think is what you're talking about. But yeah, if for some reason you did decide to play this game again, or Scholar version, you meet this girl, this chick in the Force of the Lost Giants. Once you bring her back here, she'll sell you unlimited life gems.
Lively.
I wonder if I'd spent enough souls on this guy yet. If he's all super cocky now. Yep.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? I upgraded my stock.
This is the last upgrade to his stock that he gets. And he has the Alva helm, armor, gauntlets, and leggings, which actually do look pretty good. I might get those later, but looking at look at those costs. It's the boss.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure. Nobody else is gonna buy from you. I'm the only person who's bought from you, you arrogant little shit. Nothing. You talking about the Lost Sinner? I don't know if that counts as 50 enemy. I don't remember that. I also don't remember the Lost Sinner boss fight being that hard in general. Let's go check in on map, dude. There should be more fires. No, there's not. Okay.
Did you see the flame? It wasn't there when I don't know what
What explains it is me. I'm the one that lit the flame. But it's looking like it's just about time for another break, so we're gonna go ahead and stretch our legs, go get a drink, go kiss your significant other. Not this. The 3 Sentinels. Yeah, Ruined Sentinels. That's what they're called. We can talk about it after the break. It is time to run some ads. You don't have to like the ads, you don't have to watch the ads, but I prefer to run them on my schedule versus Twitch's schedule, which is whenever they fucking feel like it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you don't like the ads that much, you can subscribe with Twitch Prime or $5, and then you won't get any ads. Otherwise, I gotta play these ads. Yeah, absolutely, Anonymous Buffalo. Enjoy the break. We'll be back in a few. Oh. I always forget. I always forget to hit escape before I move my mouse. Alright. And down. Okay, Twitch tells me that the ads are over, which means that, whoop, we stop the music. Unmute that. I did not mean to stop the music that way, but it's all the same. It's all good in the hood. And we go back to shit. Hold on. I'm on the wrong tab. Switch over to my dashboard. Stop the music, but I forgot to switch back to my dashboard, so now I gotta... I promise I've streamed before. Alright. Now... we can get back. We're beating the crap out of some random assholes. Those pigs are very, very bizarre creatures. Take a look at my upgrade materials real quick. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I used to be able to, back when the multiplayer was still super active, I used to actually be able to get a plus 10 weapon by the time I was done with Lost Bastille.
Bearer of the let
That's not going to be the case this time. Wait, hold on. 28. 28 strength.
less.
I know I don't have enough to get to 16. It would be... I might be able to two-hand it already. Actually, I just need to... Yeah, that should allow me to two-hand that weapon. Let's see. Take this and this off. Problem is now we need to start derobing. That would actually be enough. Huh. Huh. This is the type of weapon I want to use for this run. It's the fuck you button. Now if I wanted to go completely insane, I could respec and buy the rapier, and I've heard that is also incredibly stupid. The Ruined Sentinel were the only boss. You let yourself get helped by an NPC, but because of your ego, you started New Game Plus, defeated them alone. I can understand needing a tiny bit of help to get, get past a tough area in a game. This is going to be our weapon for probably the rest of the game, unless we get something that is just absolutely insane. But we have the ADP now. To get us some decent iframes. So, yeah, it's time. Hi there, buddy. Excuse you, but I didn't want to have a fight I could not do by myself. I mean, I was like that with a lot, pretty much all Souls games. Up until, like, I think early Dark Souls 3, I used to be really, really bad at these games. Okay, I thought I might have to do that. Apparently I did not. Our little friend Lucatiel is hanging out in there. She's our Solaire of this game. Although she's not a Sunbro. Or I guess she'd be a Sun Sister. She's not cool like Solaire. That's what I'm trying to get at. I made a mistake. But yeah, I used to be really bad at Dark Souls, and so I used to, like, my first run of Dark Souls, I summoned for every fight that I could summon for. I didn't fully understand how the online worked, so after, like, I hollowed, I was like, well, I guess I can't summon anymore. And, like, my understanding was, oh, I guess I summoned them and I failed, so now they're dead, is what I thought. I didn't realize you had the reverse hollowing to turn on the multiplayer again. No. No. Very easy way to take care of this room if you don't want to deal with all the bullshit dogs down here. Just bump into that barrel real good. I'm not gonna try jumping. What are you, fucking crazy? Now, antiquated key. What is the antiquated key for? A very old key. Fuck you, game. Because you played Sekiro first and there are no summons, you never summoned in the other games. I did at first because I didn't understand much about the games. I was just like, oh, what's this? Oh, hey, that was that guy I spoke to earlier. That's Solaire. Yeah, I want to play with Solaire. That seems cool. Like, that was how I looked at it all. Bye. Alright, let's go talk to Lucatiel again. Wait. You can't... I wanted to downvote that.
I thought that might be you. The longer I am here, a wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such... Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for... This is for you.
She gave me a human
I
effigy.
have no idea what it is. Our land of Mirror
Should probably
is
try using
surrounded
one.
by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of with two things. My sword. I was raised. Life was hard, but I never gave it. I had swift success on the battlefield. And then I came here.
Uh-oh.
Have you heard of the undead? An undead gradually loses his humanity. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
Alright. So she takes off her mask and you can see she's seen better days. She's kind of like, you can see her face is starting to like look like our skin. This is what I find not so great about Elden Ring, that they needed to adapt the bosses on using summons, and you see this one fighting without them. I never really saw that, but I guess you might. I mostly like if I use summons in Elden Ring, it's mostly just to piss off like gatekeeping elitists who, you know, they come in they come at the game with like, you didn't play the game right if you summoned or used magic or used jumping attacks. I don't know if this weapon has a backstab animation. That was cathartic. That is very cathartic to just smash those fucking dogs. Back to my thought though. I never really struggled with the whole like summon, don't summon thing. It was fuck. Oh shit. What the fuck do I do now? Anyways, the only time I would summon is if it would be to like upset the elitists who tell me that like you didn't really beat the game if you summoned at all because it's cheating. Like those type of people, I love setting them off. I think it's the funniest shit in the planet. All right, we're gonna have to homeward bone. God. At least we don't have to go collect all that other shit, so we can just make a beeline. But yeah, I like after Dark Souls, I kind of figured out like, oh, summoning is if you're having trouble with a boss and need help. And like, it was also a little bit different than it was in Demon Souls, and I never summoned in Demon Souls, but that was because the online in that game was very weird, and the world tendency system kind of fucked with a lot of shit in ways that it probably shouldn't have. Die like a good doggy. There you go. All right. Now. How about this? So, and please, thank you. Shit. Shit. Shit! Dark Souls 1 has more of a middle-aged aesthetic, and Dark Souls 2 is more new time aesthetic, like how the characters look. I think that the characters in Dark Souls 2, at least now, definitely look a lot better than the characters did in Dark Souls 1. But that's the issue, like the issue there is characters in Dark Souls 1 look like fucking melted wax. They didn't exactly look good. Even in remastered, they have issues. Titanite. 5 Titanite shards, it's so many. Iron arrows. Are those the arrows that I use? Yes. Open says me. Bolt. You.
Oh, why can't they all be this? Shame. Oh dear. I ought to fillet.
Okay, dude.
To fillet.
Okay, dude. Whatever you say. Sure, Grandpa. Let's get you back into bed. The clothes they're wearing and places, etc. Yeah. But I also meant, like, they just don't look like they're plastic. In Dark Souls 1, the characters kind of look like they're plastic. Okay, I know there's a way to get to that. I just don't recall how. I think it's from the other side of that gate, actually. But we go back. There's some stuff over here. Easily missed. A ladder here. And what DS2 did best is the interaction with the environment. You think so, really? I'm not so sure. Like, what do you mean by, like, interaction with the environment? You mean, like, exploring and finding, like, ladders like this and climbing over rocks and rubble and stuff? Or do you mean the world design? Because if you're talking about the world design, I will very strongly disagree that the world design in Dark Souls 2 is better than any other game. Like, I think the world design in Dark Souls 2 is nonsense. Large portions of it just straight up don't make any fucking sense whatsoever. But if you're talking about, like, interacting with the environment, I could agree with that. Like when you go to the magical windmill that somehow has a floating fire castle above it, because that makes sense. Oh shit! I'm about to get fucking dogpiled, yep. Whoop! Shit! Fuck? Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't finish my thought. Like how the torch is used, like kicking down, yeah, stuff like that I think is more present in Dark Souls 2. But yeah, my biggest issue with this game isn't even, like, it's not the mechanics, it's not that it feels weird or clunky. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, son? There you go. What's this? Oh shit, I'm getting my 401k check for my previous job soon. Are you talking about the run back in Dark Souls 2 were stupidly annoying because of the environmental stuff? Again, I'm not sure if I'm not even sure if I fully understand the logic there. Like, once you interact with the environment, like once you burn down the windmill thing, the poison's gone forever. It's not coming back. I think the world design in Dark Souls 2 is probably this game's weakest quality. But I don't think the runbacks are all that bad. And also, why the fuck would you do this unless it's just to troll people? Like, that doesn't make, you know, putting a door that leads to nowhere there, that doesn't make the game more difficult or challenging or interesting even. It's just like, haha, fuck you, we got you, and now you died. Heck W, me enjoy. It's stupid. This run back because of the way the... Oh, yeah. We saw that in full display. Well, I saw it in full display when Barb was playing. I was telling chat earlier about Horsefuck Valley. Fuck you. And the fact that, like, even before Scholar came along, that area had massive issues. Because it has infinitely, yes, Dark Souls 2 has some really bad runbacks. Sur Alon isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty bad. Teehee. You guys are having a giggle in there together or something like that? What the fuck was all that about? Touching tips or some shit? What the fuck? Oh, it's the ladder that leads to... Okay. But yeah, like Sur Alon, I thought was really, really bad until I recently played, or not played, but I watched, like I said, I was watching Barb today. He finally finished Dark Souls 2 and he's on to Bloodborne now. So good for him. He has to beat Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring without dying 317 times. If he dies 317 times before he beats all those games, he has to play Banjo-Kazooie. And to me, that sounds like a pretty cruel and unusual punishment. Why would you make someone play that game? I don't think if I want to go and clap the cheeks of this boss now, or if I want to do it later. They understood in the new games that if you make a run back shorter, you can make the boss harder and better. And it's not so hard to run 2 minutes through enemies to the fog gate. And also, once you hit the fog gate in those other games, you have iframes. In this game, you don't have iframes when going through the fog gate, so you have to kill all those enemies every single time, or you're gonna get fucking killed trying to go through the fog gate. And I think the help that you sought for this, not to him, it's not. He fucking hates that game so much. I've never seen someone shout at a game as much as I've seen him shout at Banjo-Kazooie. It's out of stamina. Fuck. Hey, that one's down. Come on up here. That's it. You didn't attack? Alright, down we go. Shit. Okay. I can do this. Whoop. Break lock on and run. And Peepo run. Oh shit, I forgot which one's which. Alright, so this is the one we want to find. Shit. Go. Holy shit! He went fucking flying! Okay, cool. Now that we're back at the bonfire, I think we're gonna travel. Oh! Well, before we travel, I guess. Smush one dog. Smush that second dog. Probably missed that second dog. There we go. Smush the dogs. So we can go in here. Yeah, you have to light this torch for this idiot to get off this fucking chest. Yeah, they're a lot easier with life gems. Oh, you have to get the dull ember for him to be activated as a blacksmith. That's right. So now we're going to go to the holding cells, the exile holding cells. Not with a dex weapon. Is that what you used? Dex gets a lot of shit in this game, man. So many people are very mean to dexterity. I mean, I get it, but like, I don't need to be mean. These guys are weird. I was trying to avoid having to deal with that. It was not the best idea. Okay. Oh, he's aware now. I guess being aware is not going to change anything. It's... Oh? Okay, we're... Pull back from that a little bit. Oh, what the fuck, man? Hitboxes. There we go. You're a huge fan of dex builds. You played every From Software game you could once with Katana. Must have been rough with this game. Woo! Fuck off, dude. Fucking Christ, man. There we go. Holy shit. Fucked him up with so much force that it caused the guy behind me to tumble around. Maybe not through the whole game. Yeah, katanas in this game, they last about 5 seconds. They're like made out of fucking fiberglass or some shit. There's another Estus Flask shard. That's going to be huge for us. I think I'm going to start using those against the Ruined Sentinels. Really not a fan of the idea of losing 6,000 or 7,000 souls, but I think that might be on the menu. Not by choice, but it's what happens when you're like me and you're bad at video games. Says the guy who's platinum Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and almost Elden Ring, and Demon Souls, the Demon Souls remake. But now but in Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, I played the... Well, I mean, in Sekiro, you don't have a choice. I think that's what, like, I guess draws me away from playing Sekiro over and over again. Is that it's... Oh God. Let me finish that. I do think Sekiro is a great game. It doesn't have the build diversity of like this or Elden Ring or even Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne. You have the same skills and the same weapon every single time. You can't switch out to different weapons. You can't like switch over to like a magic build or anything like that. Okay. That's all opened up. Button Elden Ring. Yeah, this game weapons are made out of fiberglass. Even, like look at the durability on. Dude attacked in the entirely wrong direction, but doesn't matter. He still got it. All right. Just tell me that was not the only, that wasn't the only one. Oh shit! Those guys are very, very scary. Also, a very fun build is a scythe build in Dark Souls 1. Oh yeah. I don't know about Huge Danger. I've heard that the scythe is one of the best dexterity weapons in Dark Souls 1. Hi. No. I'm not gonna get eaten to death by a fucking dog. Let us clear out all this rubble and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here! Mr. Wagon. I thought there was an item behind it. Hey. I got unnecessarily mad at the wagon. Don't worry, we'll be dealing with the well soon enough. I'm just trying to clear out some more rabble in case I need to run around like a lunatic. Huh. Go. This area, this Priscilla's scythe has a huge amount of bleed damage, but it also builds up very fast. Only problem is it also builds up bleed in your character as well. Yeah. Only a little bit slower, but with the same amount of damage. Well, yeah, but I think bleed damage is static, and it's like a percentage of your health or something like that. The way bleed damage is calculated is pretty weird, I think is probably the nicest way of saying it. Oh. Alluring skull. Can I put on the Wanderer coat? No. Can I put on anything? No. Okay. What is you? What is you? Large soul of a nameless soldier and a green blossom. Thank you. It makes about half the amount of damage the character's health bar in Dark Souls 1 site, but also half of your health. Well, that's only if you both get hit with bleed at the same time, though, right? That torch. Are there other torches to light? Light the torches! Increase visibility. I thought there were 2 in here that you could light. Guess not. That reminds me of somebody came up with a challenge run for this game. They called it the Olympic Torch Run. You basically, it was in there. That's where it was. Okay. So in this game, it's basically the Olympic torch. You have to run the entire game without putting out the torch, with the exceptions of like resting at bonfires and stuff like that. Like situations where you obviously have to interact with. Although you don't need to interact with bonfires in this game. We were talking about that at the end of the last stream, yesterday's stream, about how like, we were talking about how Majula is one of the best hub areas in the game. Oh. I really wish you didn't do that, but I guess that is my fault. User error. Bad input. That time I was not pressing a direction. Why the fuck did you attack towards the... Did you just really hate that base or something? The fuck, dude? Alright, I think this actually does give us something, so we are going to use it. Whether or not it's something we'll use, this is what Pharos Lockstones do. This is what Caddis doesn't like. And I agree. This is not really good, per se. Jesus, I almost fucking killed myself. With every attack, there's also bleed buildup by your character. Yeah, that's what Priscilla's... It's the Life Hunt scythe. It's also a spell in Dark Souls 3. It's actually not a good spell in Dark Souls 3, though. Twin blade. That's what Barb was using for a good portion of his run in Scholar. Parrying dagger. I have never parried in this game. I never bothered to learn how to parry or to try to parry. Bone staff. Bone my staff. Giggity. Soul vessel, another respec item. Huh? The fuck was that? Okay. We rise. I'm gonna regret opening this door, aren't I? Get in here. It sounds like they're moving. I don't think that item is very important. I'm not going to get that item. Defeated Orange State and Snow in under 1 minute with this item. Well, I mean, yeah, there's also... You know, if you watch speedruns, you can see stuff like that too. But, yeah, they're one of the hardest bosses in the game, so that's still pretty... Like, even doing it casually, that's pretty impressive. I'd say, especially doing it casually, would be pretty impressive. There. I don't trust this area. I know there's a lot of secret doors in this area. Or in this zone, I should say, not area. Ping pong off the walls here. Oh, the name of soldier. Okay. And you. Of course I missed. It makes it so this dog can get more hits on me. We are going to go back to Majula before we try and take on the boss again. I'll take it. And we've come full circle. I don't know what that dude's hammering on. I was once inside the real Anor Londo. You're talking about the place that inspired Anor Londo, I'm assuming. No way he gave me up for dead. Let's buy another 50. Yes. Titanite, yes. Another large Titanite, yes. And yes. Now we're on to chunks.
I'll be around.
What is the damage of this weapon? 415 damage at this point in the game. That's kind of fucking nutty for a weapon to be doing that. That's like, you know, I'd say mid game. It's gonna go up a little. Say a little bit more. It's Jesus. Let's smack the dog. Smack the dog. Fuck you. Stupid dog. Let's go back to Majula. I just realized there's something that I did forget to do. Inside Analondo, the inside of Analondo is inspired by a chateau in France, and I visited it. They had the iconic staircase and more things from the level. That sounds like that would have been really kind of cool to like stand in that stuff. Oh, you're only 21, huh? And still, that's kind of stupid that I have now 32 fucking life gems. How many effigies do I have? 16. Okay.
Is that just how?
Not trying to level up, game. There we go. Estus Flask. There are also these ovens, like for baking and stuff. I'm hoping for baking. Not the other reason people use ovens. Get rid of him. Because like Kat has said, when it comes to these runbacks, it's better to just kill the enemies and be done with it. Why is it the door closes again? That's kind of dumb and lame. Do it so they all see you. And they all kind of bunch up and then you bam! Kablam! For Splamo. You have to say the sound effects too, otherwise it won't work. Okay, more for heating yourself. Okay. I used ovens like that in Afghanistan when we'd stay in villages and stuff like that. We learned how to the villagers would show us like how to use the ovens as like basically a heater. And I mean it's just kind of basic. Is your typical oven or stove, and in order to get it to generate heat, you had to put donkey crap in there. Alright. Hop back, because I know what's about to happen. Down I go. Whoop! Dude fucking yeeted his shield at me like fucking goddamn Captain America. What the fuck is that? Hello? Roll button. I like you. I'd like you more if you work. What is that short hop shit there, huh? Why does the character movement in this game feel so, like, feels like you're, like, walking underwater? Alright. Then there was one. And this asshole doesn't have a fucking shield, so good fucking luck. Whoop! I'm dead. Not dead. Boss is dead. The object where after you find Havel's